My beloved child, listen carefully, for the words I place before you today are not ordinary words. They are a divine shield spoken into your life. They are a breath of protection spoken directly from my throne into the depths of your spirit. Your destiny is under attack, yes. Forces you cannot see with your eyes and voices you cannot always hear are trying to weave a net of confusion, of fear, of loss around you. But I, the Lord your God, declare to you this very moment that you are not left unguarded, you are not left vulnerable, you are not left abandoned in the face of what the enemy tries to release. Even now my angels stand around you like walls of fire, their swords gleaming with the light of heaven. For you are my chosen one, and your destiny is sealed not by the hands of men, not by the plans of the wicked, but by my eternal decree, and no attack of the enemy can uproot what I have planted inside you. You have felt it, haven't you? The sudden heaviness in your spirit, the strange opposition that rises without reason, the discouragement that comes like a wave in the middle of your progress. These are not coincidences, my child, these are signs that the enemy is terrified of the destiny I have placed within you. He trembles at what you are about to become, because when you walk fully in the calling I have written over your life, chains will break, lives will be restored, curses will dissolve, and light will pierce darkness. That is why he has sent shadows to whisper doubts into your mind, that is why he tries to stir storms around you, that is why people may suddenly turn against you without cause. But I am speaking to you now so that you will not be shaken. I am telling you this so that you will not mistake these attacks as signs of failure, but rather as confirmation that you are moving closer to the fulfillment of my promises. My beloved, I see every tear you have cried in secret, every battle you have fought alone, every night when you asked me, Lord, why does it feel like everything is coming against me at once? And I tell you today, it is because the enemy knows his time is short. And he is desperate to stop you before you reach the place I am sending you. But hear me well, he cannot stop what I have blessed, he cannot curse what I have spoken life over, and he cannot break what I have placed in my hand. I have declared that your destiny is protected under my wings, and though arrows may fly, they shall not destroy you, though weapons may be formed, they shall not prosper, though voices may rise against you, they shall not prevail. Do not fear the attacks, my child, for they are only shadows compared to the light I have surrounded you with. When storms rise, remember that I am the one who commands the winds and the waves, and they must obey my voice. When enemies plot, remember that their plans are like paper before the fire of my presence, they cannot withstand the blaze of my power. When discouragement whispers, remember that my word is louder, stronger, eternal, and it is written over your life like a seal that cannot be broken. You are walking through a season of testing, but know that this test is not for your destruction, it is for your strengthening. Just as gold is refined by fire, your spirit is being refined by these battles, and when you come through them, you will shine with a light that cannot be hidden. Do not think of these attacks as delays, think of them as divine signals that the breakthrough is near. When pressure increases, it is often the final push before delivery. And you, my child, are about to give birth to the promise that has been growing within you for so long. The enemy wants you to quit before you arrive. He wants you to surrender to exhaustion, to give in to fear, to silence the faith that has carried you this far. But I am here to remind you that you were never meant to walk this journey alone. My hand has carried you when you could not stand, my spirit has interceded for you when words could not form, my angels have fought battles in the unseen while you slept, and my love has covered you like a garment when shame tried to press upon you. You are protected because you are mine. Do not underestimate the power of my covering. If you could see in the spiritual realm, you would see how many times destruction was turned away from your door, how many accidents were blocked before they could touch you, how many enemies were stopped before they could approach. You would see how often my angels formed a shield around you when you were not even aware of the danger. And I tell you today, that same shield is around you now, for I have set my seal upon your destiny, and nothing shall pluck you out of my hand. Yes, your destiny is great, and that is why the battle has felt heavy. The weight you feel is not because you are weak, but because the assignment is powerful. And with great power comes great resistance, but with that resistance comes great victory. And with that victory comes great testimony. I will not let your story end in defeat. I will not let the enemy write the final chapter. I am the author and the finisher of your faith, and I have already written your ending, and it is filled with triumph, with joy, with blessings overflowing, with glory that points back to me. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. Heaven is aware of your struggle, and heaven has already released the resources you need to overcome. Even now, reinforcements are on the way. Angels are moving on your behalf, doors are shifting open, chains are being broken, strongholds are crumbling. What looked impossible yesterday will bow before my power today. Do not fear what man can do, do not tremble at the sound of threats, do not worry when the enemy raises his voice, for his power is limited, but mine is eternal. I am covering your family, I am covering your future, I am covering your health, I am covering your finances, I am covering your mind. The blood of my Son is upon you, and it speaks louder than every curse, it speaks louder than every lie, it speaks louder than every accusation. Where the enemy tries to attack, my blood says protected. Where he tries to condemn, my blood says forgiven. Where he tries to destroy, my blood says redeemed. So rise, my beloved, not in fear but in faith. Lift your head high, for you are a child of the King. And no enemy can dethrone you from the place I have given you. Walk with boldness, for you are surrounded by heavenly hosts. Speak my word, for it is a sword that cuts through darkness. Believe my promises, for they are yes and amen. Hold on to me, for I will never let you go. This moment is holy. This message is not by chance. I drew you here because I needed you to know the truth of what is happening around you. You are under attack, yes, but you are not defeated. You are targeted, yes, but you are protected. You are pursued, yes, but you are also preserved. And when the dust settles, when the battle ends, when the storm quiets, it will be you still standing, clothed in victory. Lifting your hands in gratitude, declaring, "My God has been faithful, my God has been my shield, my God has been my protector, my beloved child, lean closer to my words, for I do not want you to miss the comfort I am placing in your spirit right now. I know how heavy the weight has been, how draining the battles have felt, how at times you questioned whether you even had the strength to keep going. I saw when you sat in silence, staring into the night, wondering if you were still on the right path, wondering if the struggles meant I had abandoned you. But hear me clearly, I have never left you, not for a single moment. Even when you felt my silence, I was moving in ways you could not yet see. Even when you thought your prayers were unanswered, I was aligning things behind the scenes, protecting you from dangers that would have crushed you, and preparing blessings that will soon overwhelm you with joy. Yes, the enemy is bold, and he has tried to steal your peace, your joy, your sense of purpose. He has tried to send confusion into your relationships, conflict into your home, delay into your plans. He has whispered lies that you are not good enough, that you are too broken, that you are forgotten. But I, the Lord your God, tell you today that those lies hold no power, for I am truth itself, and my truth breaks chains, my truth silences the accuser, my truth restores what was stolen. And the truth is this: you are chosen, you are loved, you are destined for greatness, and no attack can change what I have declared over your life. Look back for a moment, child, and see how far you have come. There were times you thought you would not survive, yet here you are. There were seasons where the darkness seemed unending, yet my light brought you through. There were moments when your strength was gone, yet somehow you stood again. That was not your own doing, that was my hand sustaining you, my spirit lifting you, my grace carrying you step by step. And if I have carried you this far, do you not see that I will carry you through what lies ahead? I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The God who rescued you before is the God who is protecting you now and will bless you tomorrow. Your destiny is a flame I myself lit inside you. And though winds may blow, though storms may rage, though enemies may try to extinguish it, no hand can put out what I have set ablaze. The fire of your purpose will not die. It will grow brighter, and it will guide not only you but also those around you. For many lives are tied to your obedience, many breakthroughs are tied to your persistence, many victories are tied to your faith. That is why the battle is so fierce, because your destiny is not just about you, it is about the countless souls that will be touched through your story, through your testimony, through the light that shines from your life. So do not despise the attacks, as painful as they feel. For they are evidence that you carry something valuable, something powerful, something the enemy fears. If you carried nothing, he would not bother. But because you carry greatness, he trembles. And because he trembles, he fights. But every fight he launches against you only serves to make you stronger, more resilient, more anchored in me. What the enemy intends for evil, I turn for good. What he sends to break you, I use to build you. What he tries to use to silence you, I transform into a louder testimony of my faithfulness. Child, I want you to understand this deeply: you are covered. When you walk into rooms, my presence walks with you. When you sleep, my angels guard your dwelling. When you wake, my mercy greets you like the rising sun. When you step forward in faith, my power clears the path. Yes, enemies may surround, but I prepare a table before you right in their presence. They will watch but they will not touch, they will scheme but they will not succeed, they will accuse but they will not prevail. For I am the shield around you, I am the fortress that cannot be breached, I am the rock that cannot be shaken. There are blessings that have your name on them, blessings that no one else can claim, blessings preserved for the appointed time. And though delays have tried to discourage you, though obstacles have tried to block you, those blessings are still secure. I do not withhold good things from my children. I do not forget the seeds you have planted, the prayers you have whispered, the faith you have held on to even in the storm. The harvest is coming. Yes, it has been delayed, but delayed is not denied. The harvest will come in abundance, pressed down, shaken together, running over. And when it does, you will know that it was I, the Lord your God, who brought it to pass, not by your strength but by my hand. Lift your eyes above the attacks, for if you focus only on what is against you, you will lose sight of who is for you. And if I am for you, who can be against you? No curse can hold you, no weapon can pierce you, no darkness can swallow you. You are my masterpiece, my chosen vessel, my beloved child. And just as I clothed Joseph in favor though his brothers betrayed him, just as I protected Daniel in the lion's den though enemies plotted against him, just as I lifted David to kingship though giants and armies rose against him, so I will do for you. For I am the same God, and my power has not diminished, my promises have not changed, my love has not weakened. So stand firm, child, and hold on to this truth: you are untouchable under my covering. The arrows may fly but they will fall to the ground. The waters may rise but they will not drown you. The fire may burn but it will not consume you. I will walk with you through every valley, I will stand with you in every battle, I will rejoice with you on every mountain. You are not walking toward defeat. You are walking toward victory. You are not walking into loss, you are walking into gain. You are not walking into abandonment, you are walking into fulfillment. Right now, even as you hear my words, chains are being broken in the unseen. Fear is being lifted, confusion is being scattered, and a fresh wind of strength is filling your spirit. For I am breathing new life into you, new courage, new boldness, new vision. What seemed impossible yesterday will soon be possible through me. What seemed blocked will open. What seemed delayed will accelerate. What seemed too heavy will be lifted. Remember, my beloved, your destiny is not fragile. It is not something that can be stolen by a mere human. It is not something that can be destroyed by a demon. It is not something that can be erased by a failure. Your destiny is anchored in me, written in my book, sealed by my Spirit. And I will see it fulfilled. For my word does not return void, it accomplishes what I send it for. And I have spoken destiny over your life, therefore it must come to pass. Do not worry about the attacks, child. The attacks are only noise compared to the symphony of victory I am orchestrating. The attacks are temporary, but your destiny is eternal. The attacks are shadows, but your purpose is light. And light always overcomes darkness. Always, my precious child, feel the weight of my words in your heart. For I am not speaking to you lightly, I am speaking to you with the fullness of my love and the urgency of heaven. The enemy has tried to convince you that the pressure you are under means you are failing, but I tell you the pressure you feel is the sign of a coming breakthrough. Just as a seed is pressed beneath the soil before it breaks forth into life, just as a woman labors in pain before she delivers new life, so too the heaviness you feel is not the end, it is the beginning of what I am birthing in you. Do not mistake this season for destruction, it is a season of transition, a season of becoming, a season of release. Yes, your destiny is under attack, but it is not in danger. Think of my servant Job, whom the enemy tried to break in every possible way. He lost, he suffered, he was mocked, yet I preserved his life, and in the end, I restored him with double. That is the kind of protection you live under, child. The enemy may reach for you, but he cannot consume you. He may try to touch your blessings, but he cannot cancel my promises. He may roar like a lion, but he is not the Lion of Judah, and his roar is powerless against my command. I know you wonder at times why I even allow the attacks, why I do not simply remove every obstacle in your path. But listen, beloved, I am not punishing you, I am preparing you. Without resistance, there can be no strength. Without testing, there can be no testimony. Without battles, there can be no victories. You asked me to elevate you, to use you, to make you a vessel of my glory. And to carry that weight, your spirit must be forged strong. You cannot carry destiny with fragile hands, so I am building you, shaping you, strengthening you, even in the midst of the struggle. You are not weak, child. Stop believing the lies that tell you you're not enough. You are stronger than you realize. Because I dwell within you. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you, moves through you, empowers you. So when the enemy sees you, he is not only seeing you, he is seeing the mark of my Spirit upon you, and that is why he fears you. That is why he tries to block you, distract you, discourage you. Because He knows the power you carry once you fully awaken to who you are in me. Let me remind you of something, child: destiny is not earned, destiny is given. You did not call yourself, I called you. You did not write your purpose, I wrote it before the foundation of the world. You did not seal your future. I sealed it with my blood. So stop worrying about whether you are worthy enough, perfect enough, prepared enough. You are covered by my grace, and my grace is sufficient. When you are weak, I am strong. When you fall, I lift you. When you stumble, I steady you. Nothing in your past can cancel what I have for your future. The attacks will come, yes, but they are powerless without my permission. And even when I allow the storm, I never allow it to destroy you. Think of my disciples on the boat when the waves crashed. They feared for their lives, yet I stood and commanded the storm to be still. And the same voice that silenced the sea is the voice that speaks over your life now. I say to your storm, be still. I say to your enemies, be silent. I say to your fears, be gone. You are safe, for I am with you. Beloved, open your heart wide, for I am pouring peace into you right now. Peace that surpasses understanding, peace that no attack can shake, peace that anchors you even when the world trembles. I am also pouring courage into you, for you will not face your battles timidly, but boldly. I am pouring wisdom into you, for I will show you which doors to walk through and which traps to avoid. I am pouring favor into you, for where others are rejected, you will be accepted, where others are denied, you will be elevated, where others are blocked, you will be accelerated. Do not be surprised when I remove people from your life. When I close doors, when I allow certain things to fall apart. It is not loss, it is protection. For not everyone can go with you to the destiny I am calling you into, not every environment can hold the blessing I am about to release, not every relationship is meant to carry the weight of your future. Trust me when I shift things. Trust me when I say no. Trust me when the path changes, for I see what you cannot see. And every change I make is for your good, for your safety, for your destiny. Yes, the enemy has plans against you, but my plans will always prevail. He plans to destroy, but I plan to restore. He plans to scatter, but I plan to gather. He plans to weaken, but I plan to strengthen. He plans to shame, but I plan to honor. He plans to steal, but I plan to overflow blessings into your lap. Every attack he has launched will become a stepping stone. Every plot he has made will become a platform. Every weapon he has formed will backfire, and you will rise above it. My child, keep walking. Even when you feel weary, keep walking. Even when the road is rough, keep walking. Even when people mock you, keep walking. Because every step you take in faith is a step closer to the fulfillment of your destiny. Do not stop, do not quit, do not surrender. The finish line is closer than you think, and the victory is greater than you can imagine, and when that victory comes, when the promises manifest, when the blessings overflow, you will see why the enemy fought you so hard. You will see why the battles were so intense. You will see why the attacks felt endless. Because what I have prepared for you is not small, it is abundant. And when it comes, you will lift your hands and say, "It was worth it." Every tear was worth it, every battle was worth it, every night of prayer was worth it, because my God has been faithful. My precious child, hear me now with all the faith you can gather inside your heart, for this is not the end of your story, this is the beginning of something greater than you have ever imagined. Every battle, every struggle, every tear, every sleepless night, every prayer you thought was forgotten, they have all been gathered in my hands. And I have woven them into the fabric of your destiny. Nothing has been wasted, nothing has been lost, nothing has been overlooked. I have seen it all, I have heard it all, I have carried you through it all, and now I am bringing you into the season of fulfillment that I promised. The attacks that tried to crush you will only serve as proof of my protection, and the pain that tried to destroy you will become the platform of your testimony. Beloved child, the enemy thought he could break you, but he underestimated the strength of the one who dwells inside you. He thought he could silence you, but he underestimated the fire of my Spirit that burns within you. He thought he could steal your joy, but he underestimated the joy of the Lord that is your strength. He thought he could stop your destiny, but he underestimated the power of the one who wrote it before time began. And I say to you now, your destiny is unstoppable, your calling is unshakable, your protection is unbreakable, for I, the Lord your God, surround you like a shield. Do not look at the past with regret, for even the mistakes, even the delays, even the seasons of wandering have all been used to shape you into the vessel you are now. Do not look at the present with fear, for I am walking with you step by step, and though you may not see the full picture, I see the end from the beginning, and I know exactly where I am leading you. Do not look at the future with doubt, for it is already written in my book, sealed with my promise, and covered with my protection. You are moving toward abundance, toward restoration, toward joy, toward the destiny that cannot be stopped. Yes, your destiny was attacked, but you are still standing. Yes, your faith was shaken, but you are still believing. Yes, your heart was wounded, but it is still beating with hope. That is proof, my child, that you are stronger than every storm, greater than every giant, more resilient than every weapon formed against you. And the reason you are still here is because my hand has been upon you all along. If you were meant to be destroyed, it would have already happened. But the fact that you are hearing these words right now is proof that I have preserved you, I have protected you, I have chosen you, and I am not finished with you. Lift your eyes to me, child. Lift your eyes from the weight of your struggles and see the glory that is coming. The days ahead are not filled with despair but with hope, not with defeat but with victory, not with emptiness but with overflow. I am preparing a table for you, and soon you will sit in the presence of those who thought you would not make it, and you will feast on blessings they never imagined. I will honor you before those who dishonored you. I will elevate you before those who tried to pull you down. I will establish you before those who doubted you. For when I open a door, no man can shut it, and the doors I am about to open for you are beyond what your mind can comprehend. Do not fear the whispers of the enemy, for he has no authority over you. Do not fear the darkness, for you are clothed in light. Do not fear the storms, for I calm them with a word. Do not fear the battles, for I fight them on your behalf. Rest in me, for I am your defender, your provider, your healer, your protector, your father. You are safe in my hands, so walk forward, child, with courage in your heart, with hope in your spirit, with faith in your steps. For the path ahead is blessed, the future is secured, the destiny is unstoppable. I have chosen you for such a time as this. And no attack can change that truth. Hold on to me, trust in me, believe in me, and you will see miracles unfold, blessings overflow, and victories beyond measure. And when that moment comes, when you look back at this season of battle, you will not see just the pain, you will see the protection, you will see the love, you will see the grace that carried you through. You will stand tall and declare with boldness, "The Lord was with me all along. He never left me, He never forsook me, He protected my destiny, and He brought me into a future more beautiful than I could ever dream." So do not give up, child. Do not lose hope. Do not quit now. For your story is not over, your best days are still ahead. Your destiny is still secure, and you are covered under the wings of the Almighty. I love you with an everlasting love, and nothing, no attack, no enemy, no darkness, no fear, can ever separate you from my love. Stand strong, for you are chosen, you are protected, you are destined, and you are mine forever.